Many thanks. A very fine morning to you, Nigeria, out there. And of course, you're very much welcome to the What's Trending segment on the Breakfast Show. I'm Moses Omogena. Now, the Nigerian military has reacted to the purported Boko Haram video released earlier where Shekau, or his fake, said he was still alive. The military insists that he was killed last month and that the video is a fake. According to statements made on the Defense Headquarters website, it reveals that the Defense Headquarters is studying the claims made in the video released by the terrorists showing their leader, Abubakar Shekau, as dismissing his death. From immediate observations and what some online news outlets claim to have seen, the video did not indicate when it was shot, neither did it show any proof of life or currency, such as screen time or even date. The DHQ also highlights that the video did not make any reference to anything that has happened since the imposter's reported death. It is also noteworthy that the airplane said to be mentioned in the video had been missing before he was killed. They also reiterated that it should not surprise anyone if the terrorists decide to manipulate pictures, clone another Shekau, or upload a pre-recorded video, all in a bid to prove invisibility. As far as the Defense Headquarters are concerned, the individual who was appearing in video and claiming to be the leader of the terrorist group was killed in Kondoga battle in September. And now moving on, a second-year male student of Rivers State Polytechnic has died after students claimed the chief security officer, CSO, of the school physically assaulted him. The student was allegedly beaten by the chief security officer, which however led to him slumping and dying on the spot. According to an eyewitness, an ambulance was quickly called to carry the body of the student away from the school premises, which led to riot by angry students who mobbed the chief security officer, vandalized and looted the computer center as well. The entrance to the school was also barricaded by the angry students, temporarily causing a heavy traffic jam before the student left the campus into main town, where they alleged looted some shops. Anti-riot policemen who were called in freely used tear gas canisters on the students to disperse them, before the management of the school finally shut it down and suspended the examinations. And now moving on from one tragic development to another in the country, the Lagos State government has said the coroner it inaugurated to probe the circumstances surrounding the collapse of a 6-story building belonging to the Synagogue Church of All Nations will commence sitting on the 13th of October 2014. This was contained in a statement released by the Lagos State Ministry of Justice on Friday. According to the statement, the coroner's hearing will take place at the Coroner Court on the premises of the Ikeja Lagos State High Court. The coroner, to be headed by the magistrate O.A. Komolafe, is set up to determine the cause of the September 12th church building collapse that claimed no fewer than 115 lives. On the coroner's witness list are the Lagos State Building Control Agency, the Lagos State Ministry of Fiscal Planning and Urban Development, the Lagos State Ministry of Works, the Surveyor General of the State, the Synagogue Church Building Contractors, the Standard Organization of Nigeria, and the Lagos State Ministry of Tourism. And now, in an effort to guard against contracting the Ebola virus disease, an African-American-based Rnb star, Akon, last Sunday was shot in an airtight bubble during a performance in Goma, Democratic Republic of Congo. The singer rolled over the crowd, pushing along by the outstretched hands of 60,000 screaming fans while performing at a concert. The performance was part of a larger free concert held by charity tagged Peace One Day, which was to help promote and support the United Nations International Day of Peace. Akon was, however, accused of going to extreme lengths to avoid contracting the Ebola virus. His actions were criticized by the section of the media outlets, describing it as a cynical attempt to shield himself from the deadly Ebola virus. In response to these criticisms and reactions, the Rnb singer responded via his Twitter handle, saying, "This bubble has been a part of my show for years, way before Ebola existed. Let's try and stop Ebola before it spreads." And now, President Goodluck Jonathan on Saturday in Abuja restated that the activities of terrorist groups across the world had nothing to do with Islam. The president stated this when a delegation of the Muslim community led by Vice President Namadi Sambo visited him at his official residence in the presidential villa in commemoration of the Eid el-Kabir. Jonathan maintained that there was nothing Islamic about the atrocities being perpetrated by Boko Haram in Nigeria or Islamic State militants in Iraq who had claimed to be fighting for the propagation of Islam. According to his words, what is happening globally now has no religious basis. Only yesterday, a British aid worker was slaughtered by ISIS, and that is not Islamic. And now moving on, Ghanaian President John Mahama reveals that there are plans by his government to start exporting electricity generated in Ghana to Nigeria and other West African countries. He said this while speaking at the Global Business and Economic Forum in Dubai on Nigeria's Independence Day, October 1st. According to Mahama, which I quote, "We have given priority to electricity generation in our country. We have prioritized energy in such a way that we want to become the hub for power generation in West Africa. We want to generate electricity to the point that excess power can be exported to Nigeria, Ivory Coast, and other countries that have power deficits." He said to achieve this, his country secured export-import financing from China and also got special funds from Abu Dhabi to commence a series of power generation projects. He added that development of a third hydropower dam was already at an advanced stage in Ghana. The first daughter of the late maximum ruler, General Sani Abacha, has claimed that Nigerians still miss her father's dictatorial leadership. The late dictator's daughter stated this when she came to conclusion after closely monitoring people's comments on the trends of political events via the social media. Pouring out her mind on her Twitter page, she wrote, "All of a sudden I miss my late father, and I realized that Nigerians miss his leadership every day when I read people's comments on social media. Whatever you think remains your opinion. He was a loving and caring father. He had a good heart. He was the best ever." And thereafter, she went ahead to wish the country a very happy independence. And that's all we have for you on What's Trending. Don't forget the hashtag to follow is hashtag TVC Nigeria. And of course, Twitter handle to use is @TVC Nigeria. It's over to you guys now.